There is one horse that I think is overpriced for the Cheltenham Festival in March. Now, I know it's only September, but I was just flicking through the prices and just one horse came to mind when I was looking through the main races. And it's in the Queen Mother Champion Chase. And, you know, when I seen the horse that's at the top of the market, it kind of even made me more confident. Now, obviously, a lot of water needs to go under the bridge, etc., etc. But if this horse gets there in one piece, we could be looking at the price in 4 or 5 months' time, thinking, Jesus, maybe I should have taken a piece of that back in September. And the horse that I'm thinking of is Gaelic Warrior at 5-1 for the Queen Mother Champion Chase. Now, this horse, he's been touted for all sorts of races. He does stay 3 miles. You could argue that his more natural race, distance-wise, after winning the Arkle as he did, would be the Ryanair Chase. I know that Connections have thought about him as a Gold Cup horse for some time. But when you go and win an Arkle in the manner that he did over 2 miles, there is only one natural race to go for the year after that, and that's the Queen Mother Champion. So he's 5-1, and at the top of the market is John Bon at 7-2. 4-1. John Bond's never going to win a Queen Mother Champion Chase. He's a very, very good horse. He's a solid kind of 171, 172 type of horse, if you're going by ORs or RPRs. But I think Gaelic Warrior is the type of horse that could run up to, 178, 180 in the right conditions. He does have that type of class and quality. So John Bond being favourite just kind of underlines how good a bet Gaelic Warrior looks at 5-1 at this point. Now, obviously, you've got El Fabiolo there as well, but he can't jump. He's just a big boat, isn't he? I think he needs to go out in trip. I think you're more likely to see him in the Ryanair than Gaelic Warrior. And then, you're going down to the likes of Captain Guinness and 1 or 2 others there that are just simply not good enough to beat Gaelic Warrior. They just don't have the class. Obviously, Captain Guinness is a lovely horse. He was a cracking mainline selection for the Queen Mother last year. This year, back in March. So I love Captain Guinness, but, he's not good enough to win a run-of-the-mill top-class Queen Mother Champion Chase, that's for sure. Certainly not if Gaelic Warrior keeps improving the way he has been. And, so for me, he's a serious Queen Mother Champion Chase contender. Now, I think the fact that he's 5-1 is more down to the fact that there's 2 or 3 races that he could arguably be earmarked for, and people are probably overestimating others in the market. For me, Gaelic Warrior only has one danger in that race, all things being equal. One danger, and that's his stablemate, Energumene, who's won 2 Queen Mother Champion Chases already, but he's been off injured and he's not getting any younger now. If he was able to get back to his best, then Energumene is the only horse there with that residual ability to run up to kind of 175 to 180 and really, really trouble Gaelic Warrior. Apart from that, I think Gaelic Warrior is a top notcher. And at 5-1 for the Queen Mother, you could be looking at that in a few months' time thinking that looks a big price. And certainly on the day, if he's geared in that direction, which I have a suspicion he will be, you could be looking at, a horse that's kind of 5-4 on the day rather than 5-1.